Hey guys, welcome here to another channel. As you all know, my name is Amaka. It's been a while and I've missed you guys. So today I'm going to be talking about common mistake employee do that they are not aware of. Like it's alarming. So I got sitting down. I was sitting down with a senior friend of mine, and he was just annoyed. Like I asked what happened, and he was like, "It's as if this generation they are not even serious about the job. That imagine somebody coming to look for a job and she was chewing chewing gum, which is a no. Like why would you do that? You come looking for a job, for God's sake. You are looking for something that will better your life a little bit. Why come improper? Like why come in a very distasteful manner, chewing gum of all things? Please, that's a no. Even for a normal human being, why will you, as you enter an office, coming with chewing gum? So I took time and I wrote down everything that I have been seeing lately, and please, it needs to be corrected. The first one on my list is dress. You can't come to an office with ripped jeans or face cap or even a bodycon gown or gown you use for parties or dates or hang out with friends and say you're coming to look for a job. No, it doesn't suit. It doesn't. Even a madman knows that you're not supposed to wear such things. Like they're just saying that my mom is always saying that everybody has a bad character, but if you want to go home, please leave your bad character at home and go out and come back. When you come back home, you collect your bad character. It the bellycon dress or anything you are wearing for the job interview doesn't tell well of you, doesn't speak well of you. And believe me, I won't give you that job. I won't give you that job. Like you are coming to me to seek for a job. Why? What happened to plain trouser or a black jean trouser or a blue jean trouser? Neatly ironed, is very clean, and I know you don't have to like break the bank to go to, and break the bank and dress properly, but with the little you have, don't tell me you cannot appear properly and go for an interview that you want. Please, with that little, iron it very well, let it be clean, pack your hair properly, or let your hair be fine. Don't look as if you are coming from the bush, for God's sake. You are coming from your home. The way you dress is how you are being addressed. So please just take this in mind, that when you are going out for interview, or in short anywhere you are going to, dress the appropriate way you are supposed to dress. Don't dress as if you are going for a night out or something. You are going to an office, you are once or twice you are going to represent the image of that office. Why don't you just dress properly and tell people that okay, they should address you the way you are dressed? So the second on my list is, I've talked about that chewing gum. Before entering any office, please, I beg you with God Almighty, if you don't know this, especially when they tell you, okay, you are next, okay, you can go to that office. Don't just barge into people's office, for God's sake. You did not bring them there. No, now, you did not bring them there. Costly demands you knock. You knock properly, knock in a way that in a tasteful manner. Knock ba 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 ba. Are we running? We go run because we know you. No, you just knock slightly 3 times, or even 1 2 3. Then please don't enter people's office without hearing a reply, because they'll just send you out. 1 2 3, yeah, please come in. Then you enter, open the door in a very nice manner, not bra. The day you do bra and break somebody's door, you will pay for the door. You will pay for it. Like nobody is going to have sympathy on you or something, because that thing, where are you rushing to? You'll still be called inside. So please, when you're entering people's office, knock and enter in a very nice manner. Show them that you are from a classy place. Even though me and you know say nothing dey, but you still get that manners. You guys get it, but yes, if you don't get it, get out of here. Then when you enter people's office, I beg you with God, whatever you are doing in this life, don't go and sit down on people's chair. Nah. You can't just enter and sit down in somebody's chair. It doesn't work that way, auntie, uncle. First stand. When the person that want to interview you, or person that called you inside the office, wants to talk to you, he will offer you the chair, and if he offers you the chair, you sit down. Don't go and enter people's office and enter their chair. What gives you the right to enter and to even sit on their chair? Are you the one that bought the chair for them? No. It's either they tell you to sit down or you politely ask them, please, may I sit down? If they say yes, you sit down. If they say no, my dear, just stand up. Standing will not kill you. It will take as in a little bit of strength from you, but it will not kill you. You guys get me, right? Yeah. And when you are sitting down, please, please, please don't take it as if it's your right to sit down. Tell them thank you. Oh, please sit down. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Then you sit down. Sit down properly. Don't sit down yakata as if the office belongs to you. No, there's a proper way we do all these things. It's either you're sitting down straight like this and with folded legs and your hands on your knee, on your laps, or you sit down the waist you want as in presentable in an interview, as in so that they'll interview you very well. You sit down in a presentable manner, not or please try and impress somebody. Okay, fine, it's not going to be your husband or your boyfriend, but it's going to be your potential boss, or it's going to be your potential head in the office. Try and impress that person, please. Please say thank you, sit down properly, and that should work for you. Another thing is that when you are sitting down properly, please, on no reason or no occasion should you put your hands on top of their table like, no, don't do that. Except they've employed you. Don't do that. Put your hands on your knee. Sit down well. Be courteous. Like, what is stopping you from sitting down properly, auntie, uncle? Okay, forget you did not learn manners at home. In school, didn't you learn it? Didn't your friends tell you, oh, this the way you are sitting is not nice? Like all these things. Please, let us learn. I know it's hard. I know it's very difficult. But sometimes you pretend. Let them see that, okay, you say at least there's something upstairs, or there's something in your head, or there's something up there. And when you are sitting down again, apart from putting your hands on the table, please try and smile. Nobody's bringing you to the slaughterhouse. They're not carrying you to abattoir to go and kill you. They just want to ask you questions. They want to know why they will employ you to their office, or why they want to have you as a staff of theirs. So please smile a little bit. To at least if you are smiling, it will ease up that stress. It will ease up that tension that you are having, and it will even make them welcoming. Like they'll feel, okay, this one is welcoming and accepting, is kind of accepting the role. You get? Please don't just bone as if you and somebody quarrel. Even though you quarreled at home, keep that quarrel at home. You are outside, smile a little bit. It doesn't kill you. It doesn't break your back. It doesn't remove a hair on your body. Just smile to lighten the situation around you. Smile a little bit to ease up the stress around you. Smile a little bit so that you can be approachable. Smile a little bit so that you can be acceptable. You get this point? All these things matters a lot though. I know you people are saying, okay, there's connection, but sometimes most of these people, they are looking for, okay, how you present yourself, how you can assess yourself, or how you can relate to people. So you smiling can make people to be welcoming towards you. You guys get me, right? Yes, you get. I understand what you understand what I'm trying. Me to understand what I'm trying to say, because it's somehow as if I'm angry. But I'm not angry though. But it's gotten to that point that I have to state it. For God's sake, please. Okay, the next on my list is when you are asked a question, I beg you with God, don't just jump into the question. No. Because if you jump and reply that question, you might blot out rubbish. You might blot out mistakes. You might blot out things you are not supposed to say. Because why? Because you are tensed. Because of the tension around you. Because of the fear of the eyes looking at you. No. Sometimes what I do is that when I was looking for a job, I see all those interviewers as dogs that are barking. I'm sorry, but I just have to. This is how my mind works or my head works. I see them as dogs that are barking. So just keep it in your head that okay, these people are just here to know about my professional life and how I can be relatable or how I can help them in their establishment. You guys get me, right? Okay, look, this tip will really help you to go a long way. When they ask you a question, don't just jump into the question directly. You can just in your head count 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you reply you give them the answer they want they want. Just reply them in a very nice manner, in a very polite manner, and tell them this is what I have to offer, this is what I have to do, and this is what I have to I will gain in the process. You guys understand what I'm trying to say? Please, if you are making this mistake of just jumping into the questions immediately, or taking words out of their mouth, or trying to do ITK, I too know, or no, don't do that anymore. You are trying to tell them that if they employ you, you might even take their jobs from them, and nobody wants such kind of human beings in their office, because they'll be scared for their job. Don't just do I too know. I know in this world everybody knows because of this gadget on their hands. You can just Google everything and it will come. No, sometimes manners help too. Don't it helps. Like, imagine being asked a question and all of a sudden you just and start talking without control. No, now no, please. Sometimes you just take a breather, just breathe a little. Let the interviewer breathe. Like, you guys get me, right? So the next on my list is when they tell me a little bit about yourself, auntie, uncle, I beg you with God Almighty. They are not asking you whether you are the 5th person in your family. No. They are not asking you whether you are from this and this family. No. They are not asking you which village you are from. No. They are only asking about your professional life, where you have worked, which school did you school, like where did you school, what did you not what did you get, because what did you get, most people don't ask of that. They just ask the discipline, what you studied in school. That's what they want to know. Where you previously worked, why you went out from that office, or why you want to work with them. That is all they want, auntie. They are not telling you whether you have 10 siblings or 13 siblings or 30 siblings. No, nobody will ask you for all those information. That is why it is personal, and this is a professional atmosphere. You're in a professional vicinity. What they want is your professional story, not your personal story. Is when they properly brought you inside the office as a staff, then you can tell who knows or what knows, or everybody in your life history, from your generation yet unborn to the one that have gone. That is when you can tell them. Then the next again in my list is when they say, do you have any other questions to ask us? As in, when interviewers ask you, do you have any other question to ask us? Auntie, uncle, please, I will always advise, if you are going out for any interview, please research about the company. Research everything you need to know about their company, both the mission, the vision, the staff, the CEO, how long has the company been in existence. Everything you need to know about the company, you have to research, so that when they ask you, do you have any question for us, you can ask them. Asking them this question now doesn't mean you know too much. It shows you are interested in working with them. You get my drift? So in other words, what I'm trying to say is that your ITK comes in here when you are asked, and do you have any question for them? This is where your ITK comes in. You will finish them with all the questions you have in mind. Like, this is your company, and I noticed this. How have you guys been doing? How did you do? My own opinion, this is the idea I will bring when I'm employed. It shows you are interested and you are even willing to work with them, because you've already started giving them ideas. You've already started giving them opinion. You get? That is it. Please always make your research. Make your research about the companies, and always smile when you are talking. Don't be rude unnecessarily, auntie, uncle. Don't be rude at all. Then the next is that, please, when you are being interviewed by people or persons, avoid looking down, like looking down. or looking up or even looking side, like it shows as if you are scared, like you don't have that confidence in you. If you know you don't have the confidence, why did you apply for that job, darling? Why did you apply for the job if you know you are not, as in, you don't have the capabilities of what they are looking for? Why did you apply? You should always maintain that eye contact with them, like look at them softly in the eyes. When I say maintain eye contact, I know say you should look at them like as in you want to scare them. No, it's the way you do this kind of thing. Look at them softly, smile and look at them, maintain that eye contact. When you maintain the eye contact, it shows you are interested in working with them. It also shows that okay, you don't get bored easily with them. But you looking around, looking somewhere, it shows you are easily distracted. It shows you don't want to work with them. It shows you are getting bored. It shows plenty information, and our body language can tell all this. If you don't know it now. Or you hitting the table when they are talking, auntie is rude now, uncle it is rude, me and you know, Nneka, you know all these things. All these things are rude now. Peter, how will you be hitting your hands on the table? Someone is interviewing you, you are hitting your hand on the table. Someone is interviewing you, you are shaking. How? Why? Please, they are not there to scare you. They are not even there to bite you. The least you can hear is get out of my office or no. And even the no will not kill you. At all, it will not kill you. It will just bring your morale down. At the end of the day, you apply for another one and you move. That is how it works. Please. At this point in time, they took our lights. As I was saying, guys, they just brought the light, and I'm going to continue this video whether they like it or not. So I'm going to say. So I was saying that don't hit your hands on the table, and please don't put your elbow on the table. For God's sake, who put their elbows on the table while doing an interview? Like, it's unprofessional. Like, it is not. Please don't do that. Don't do that. It's creepy. Don't do that. Like, I'm telling you, don't do that. So finally on my list is, when it's time, you've come to the end of the interview and you're about to leave, please, I beg you, tell them thank you. Thank you does not remove a hair from your body. Thank you does not kill you. Thank you does not beat you. Thank you does not, as in, break your arms. It's just a way of being polite. Like, it's just a way of thanking them for inviting, even thinking of you to invite you for an interview. Thank you also can go a long way, because they'll be like, okay, when they're discussing about you, they'll be like, okay, this one get sense small, this one go feel great small. You understand that technique? Like, thank you goes a long way. You might not know, you might be disregarding that thank you something, but it goes a long way, because they'll be like, oh, this one will be courteous, like this one will respect my client a little bit. You guys know where I'm coming from, like. Then after your thank you, please give a remark like, have a lovely day ahead, or thank you for seeing me, or have a beautiful day ahead, or have an awesome day ahead. Just something like that that will make them happy, and it is pleasant in the ears to hear. You understand? Let me use Igbo intonation. Pleasant to the ears to hear. So with this point, I hope we can correct ourselves. So this is the end of this video. NEPA, they are always here. Anyway, if you have not subscribed to this channel, I wonder why you've not subscribed. Thank you for always coming. I love you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.